Let's create a pool spread in my social media planner. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cantuti Plans. Today I am creating a pool theme spread in my social media planner using the pool spread set stickers from Designer Chameleon. Here I have some splashes of water, a big beach bag single sticker, and then this is the set. This is the decorative stickers giving all of the summer vibes, and we have then the functional. It has some functional boxes, some bullet points, and some additional deco stickers, along with the Dog Days of Summer Day, or the Dog Days of Summer Day sticker sheet. And I had these days of the week left over, and I saw that those little floaties match these floaties, so I thought this is the perfect week to use these. So I'm going to use that along with the Mojo Jojo Plan summer boxes if I need additional boxes. And I pulled this washi too. I thought it would match pretty well, so we'll see how that goes. And let's go ahead and get to planning this first week of June, or first full week, because the first was last week, but this is the first full week. So I went ahead and I took some white out and I took out the little black dashes that are there because I wanted to put washi across. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put the days of the week on top. So I'm gonna do the first one so you guys can see what it's gonna turn out like, and then I'll do the rest off camera. But I wanted you guys to see at least how this first one comes about. Let's see. It has been super hot already for a while here in Texas, so the heat is definitely on. Take my ruler here and I'm going to cut right here. And then I'm gonna put this on top. Okay, let's put this on top. And across here. Now I know you can still see the letters here, but it's okay because once I put the days of the week sticker on top, you're not going to be able to see it. So I don't have to go through and white that out. Okay, so that's Monday the 2nd. So let me go ahead and pull up this one here, Monday the 2nd. Okay, and I'm going to put it right about here. Ooh, you can still see that there. Let me see if I can move it over a tad. I really didn't want to have to go through there and white out anything else. So let me see if I can get this to, there we go. I might have to cut the very, very top of that. Let me see, yeah, just the very top. Ooh. There we go, okay. I like how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of the week and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I went ahead and put in the washi and then the days of the week with the numbers on it. Now, as I was working with the washi, I thought it would be a great idea to make my own functional boxes with the washi here to kind of go along with the theme. So I'm gonna use the blue down here in the next week, and I'm gonna use the pink and yellow here at the top in the note section. So I'm going to start here at the bottom. And the reason why I have been using a lot of washi lately is because I have a lot in my stash and I am trying to use everything that I have before buying new stuff, especially now with everything going up in price and everything. I just want to try to be more resourceful with things that I already have. Let's see here. Obviously, if I see something I really, really want, I'll probably still get it, but I'm trying to save a little more where I can. And I don't use washi as much as when I first started buying it. So I want to try to use it, because also if you don't use your washi that you may have in your stash, the sticky part starts to get not so sticky. So whenever you want to use it, it's kind of hard for it to stick to the page. I've been kind of figuring that out as I've been using more and more of it. So kind of want to try to use it before it doesn't really work anymore. Let me see. I'm going to lift these up just so I can put the washi down, and then I'll put it over. I'll turn it this way. Okay, and then down this this way. And like that. Okay, so we got that box down. And we're gonna use now this washi to make a box at the top here. So let's do that. Let me put it right up against the edge of the page because this washi is a little thick. If I do it right there where the lines are, I'm going to lose writing space. Don't really want to do that. Okay, so we'll do this. And then this way, do it like this, right up against that, right up against here. All right. Then we'll do it across the way here. Okay. Looks cool, I think. Gives it a little bit of an effect. I do have some functional boxes that I could put there on the side, but I just thought, let me try to use the washi if I'm already incorporating it into the spread. Okay, all right. So we're good on the washi for the spread. I think I might add it to a few more places, I'm not sure. Now I do want to put a quote here. I think I saw one here. It says make a splash. Now I don't know if this is a little too big. We'll see. Yeah, it's a little too large for that area, maybe here. Oh. Let's do a scene down at the bottom here. So we'll do the slide. And it'll be going down into some water, I think. Okay, let me bring the washi back out. Use this blue washi here, and we'll have it be water. So let's put it here. We'll do like 2 layers of it because it's thin. Okay, and then bring this out. And cut this here. And then another one. I can be a little more decorative here on the weekends because usually I don't put out weekend videos. If I do something, it's more like a YouTube short, so I don't have to write too much information for that. So that's kind of why I'm a little more willing to put stuff out, or willing to decorate this section a little more. Okay, so now that we have that, we can do this. And we can say make a splash there, and then put some water. Whoop. Put some water right here. Maybe move this quote over a little bit. I think it's a little too close to the right. I want to do this like that. So then we're going to move this one over. Put it right about here. Make a splash. And then bring in this. Ooh. Okay. And we can do this little flamingo hanging out over here with some smaller splashes down right in here. Okay. All right. So we've got that going. What can we put here? Maybe this beach bag or this flamingo. Let's see, does he fit here? Yeah. Let's do some water. I want to see where he fits exactly though. Okay, so the water needs to be right there where my finger is. Right about here, I think. Maybe do 2 rows of water. Okay. Okay. I need to move it over just a bit. All right. Then we'll put this floaty right up there, and we can do a splash. Maybe here. Okay. And we need the X-Acto knife again. I think I cut, or I did too much here. Okay, there we go. And just take off this extra part. Okay. So we're good with that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this big beach bag. Wow, it's huge. I don't want to put it there because it is going to have to be cut off a lot. This should have gone over here. Or maybe I just can't use it. I will not use this right now. Yeah, we'll save that for a different time. And we can do this bag and some goggles. We'll do the bag and the goggles. And then we can do a floaty with some goggles. Okay. And then obviously some splashes of water can be there. So let's do that. Splashes of water. Okay, and here. Let me move this over. This can be moved to this way a little bit. Just a tad. Okay. That way we can make a little more room for the splash there. Okay, so we've got the right side. Let me work on the left side a little bit. So here we might want to put some more water across the bottom. I liked that on the right side, so let's do that here on the left. Okay. It's got a lot more blue than I thought I was going to incorporate in here, but that's okay. All right, and then and cut that. What do I have left here? So I got a floaty and splashes of water. So let's use the small splashes first, and we'll branch out to bigger splashes. So we'll do this, and we'll do like this, and then the big ones. Big splash. And big splash. There we go. Now we've got, I'm gonna put this splash here so we can get rid of this one and this one. I do need the Designer Chameleon logo, so I'm gonna put that. Actually, we can do that here and it can be like a little splash. I'm gonna do that. Let me get this going here. Okay. And do another layer of water. And then we'll put the Designer Chameleon logo, but then we'll also put some splashes of water along with it. And we'll put the splash first. And we'll do maybe like this. I don't know, something like that. Okay, that's cool. All right, looks like we got all the deco in first. I didn't put anything there. I need to find something. Okay, so my videos, I'm gonna put in a video on Monday. That's my collaboration video with Gabby. It's gonna be a collaboration video. Okay, and then Tuesday, it's a plan with me. And Thursday is a plan with me. See here, and then I should have done the yellow on that side, that way I have two different colored boxes. Okay, there we go. I'll do this one here, and then on Thursday we'll do this one. Okay. Actually, we can move the Tuesday video to Wednesday, or should we keep it on Tuesday? I think I'm gonna move that video to Wednesday because it's a birthday spread video for my nephew and his actual birthday's on the 4th, so let's move it to that day. Okay. All right. And then we have a couple more splashes left that we can put throughout the page. I don't know if I can fit this or not. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What if I put this, but I cut it right there at the weekend, right? And put it like this, but then cut it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna try to do with it. Here. We'll see if it works. If not, I'll pull it up, but I think I have an idea. So we'll cut it like this, but then we'll also cut it here. Okay, and then we're gonna peel up that middle part, but then it'll look like this sticker got tucked behind the This Week section. What do y'all think? I don't know. Or did I just mess that whole thing up? And I just blocked all of the tracker section. Okay, but I can do this. Okay. Did that. And I do need to cut here. So I didn't want it going into the box here because I do need it right there. See what we got. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't think it looks too bad. Looks a little odd, but I think it's because I've never really done something like that in a spread before. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it. It looks interesting. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay, and I do need to add bullet points to Monday. Let's add them in this order. 1, 2, and 3. And then down here I need 2, so I'm gonna do 1 and 2. Where else could we put something? Let's do some splashes of water. on the side. Right here would be good. And obviously down right here would be another good one. I have one more splash of water that I could use. I don't know where I would put it. Maybe here. Okay. And then I just have 2 boxes and a bullet point, but I don't know if I'll need more boxes or not. Okay, I'm gonna take one last look here. I like how it's looking. There are some spots that I want to go ahead and get rid of some of the black lines here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I got my white Signo, Uniball Signo, and the lines I'm gonna take out are these right here where the pink floaty is, just so it looks a little cleaner there. Here it goes, it's getting cleaner already, I can tell. Okay, and I guess since I took out those lines, I can take out these that are down here. And some right here. Okay, so we got those covered up. Let's see what else I may want to cover up over here. I have this one. I like to leave a little bit of space for me to write after I put down a bullet point. And then here. And these, I'm not going to be able to use them because I use this section as a decorative area. So I'm going to take these out. All right. Okay, so the decorative part is done. Got to go in and write in the plans. So my Wednesday is going to be a plan with me in my catch-all planner. Okay. And then on a Monday, it's going to be a plan with me collab. Be a plan with me collab with Gabby in my horizontal layout. It's one of the Happy Planner layouts. Okay, and then on Thursday, it's going to be this plan with me that you guys are watching right now. The plan with me in my social media planner. And it's a before the pen and a little bit of an after the pen. This one's a before the pen, the collab, and then my Wednesday one is also a before the pen. Okay, and then in my tracker section, I am going to keep track of my YouTube video schedule, my YouTube short schedule if I post any of those, then my Instagram posts, and I am PR for Designer Chameleon, which is these stickers that I used today. If you guys use code Carmen15, can get 15% off of your order at Designer Chameleon. So I'm going to keep track of when I use stickers from that shop. And I think that with that, this spread is ready for a week of social media planning. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click the like, subscribe, and notification button. That way you may be notified of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the next one. Bye!